Hey, what's up, Loyal Gang? What's up, Diva Gang? I'm not for everybody. You not for everybody. We not for everybody. So now that we got that out the way, I'm Lynn Restore Love. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe, and feel free to share this video with your mama, with your friend, with your sister. Tell a friend that'll tell another friend because this topic is something that needs to be heard. It's something that a lot of us need to talk about. And if you don't know how to talk about what we're about to talk about, feel free to share this video. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, first, I just want to say you guys may be able to notice that your girl is kind of hesitating and struggling at making this video. But I'm pressing on and I'm going to do it because it's a topic that really needs to be spoken on. It's a topic that a lot of us overlook and we kind of dread really talking about because it's such a sensitive topic. Okay, so let's get to it. You probably, clicked on this video because of the topic or because of the title. However, he loved me so much, he broke me. No, seriously. He loved me so much, he broke me. Okay, so I was 18 and I had just graduated high school. And well, I was young of course because I was 18. And I myself I talk to this person all the time on the phone, and we talked on the phone for hours and hours. And um, before I had graduated, and make a long story short, we talked for a while, and we didn't never get to really spend that much time together because my mom was working woman, worked 2 or 3 jobs, and you know, we just kept missing each other. And so when I had graduated, we ended up running back into each other. So, being young, being naive, I felt like it was an answered prayer. It was such a blessing. Oh my God, Lord, you answer prayers. You know, failing to really realize that God was really protecting me, and God was really protecting me. Like he was keeping me out of harm's way. And I was single, you know, I wasn't the big dating type. Or whatever. So with that being said, after I had graduated, we had came across each other, um I was happy, like, oh my God, we didn't get to really spend a lot of time together. So now, we get to spend some time together. So cool. Oh, that's an answer prayer or whatever. Mm-mm. No, no, more like the end of my world. But anyways, a lot of people don't know about this incident. A lot of people don't know. Well, if you're watching this video, you know now. But then a lot of people didn't know. It was so many things that was kept secret and kept on a hush hush within my life and my experiences. And I'm feeling led to really open up and share my experiences because it can help the next sister. It can help the next queen, help the next goddess, help the next young lady to not have to go through what I went through. So therefore, I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and get on into it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for so much for sharing your time with me. I encourage you, girl, king, queen, goddess. Get you some chips, some wine, some Kool-Aid, whatever you need to help you get through this video. Okay, okay, hold up. All right, so um, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because I'm not trying to make this video be too long. Um, we end up, well, I was convinced that we were gonna stay together, and I had relocated. I moved so I could be close to this person, and I felt like he was being my Superman, and he was saving the day. He was being my hero, and of course, real fast I found out that he wasn't my hero. He was more like my nightmare. And yeah, he was, I mean, like, oh my God, he was my nightmare. I was smaller than and I've always been a curvy woman, blessed, let's just say that. My body frame has always been blessed, and it got me in a situation to where people wanted my body, and they didn't want to know my mind. They didn't want to know what I was thinking, how I was feeling. They was just lusting after my body. And that's how he was. He was more interested in my body than he was me. And then, I didn't really have relationships. Like I said, people chase more after my body than they did my mind, and really taking interest in getting to know me. So, um, I was single through high school, middle school, and all of that. Okay, and so when he came along, I was like, oh my God, somebody's taking interest in me. He want to get to know me and all of that. Naive. I know now. But anyways, so um, we had ended up catching up on Facebook, and like I said, I had just graduated, and I was in a bind, and I felt like it was an answered prayer for some reason. I felt like it was an answered prayer. And, it's like, oh my God, God shows up on time. And God does show up on time, but not in that circumstance. Like, that was so the devil's work. Or whatever. And everything. So, can y'all tell I'm struggling? I am struggling it. Just letting it go. I'm just holding on to it. Pray for me. Okay, so, we had ended up, he was like, let me, I want to come see you. I'm come get you, and you come stay with me. You don't have to be in that bind. You don't have to go through that, and you don't have to be in that type of predicament. You my girl. I'm gonna take care of you. And young and dumb, young and dumb. Oh, oh my God, okay, And I had went and talked to a few people about it, like, a few women about it. And I didn't just go all in detail, because I didn't want to feel stupid. So I guess a part of me really knew that I didn't need to make the decision that I was making. But at that moment in time, like, I felt like this person was really taking interest in me and really wanted to get to know me. So, cool. Yeah, let's meet. Let's stay together. You know, it's my life. I'm finna live it. And everything like that. So, I packed up all my stuff, and we ended up moving together. Well, I thought we was moving together. I thought we was moving together. Okay, so I ended up picking up all my stuff. He ended up coming to get me and everything. And when we got to the destination of where we were supposed to be staying at or whatever, he ended up taking me to his cousin house. And he ended up taking me to his cousin house. And he was basically trying to get rid of me. Because I had gained weight. And when we was talking, when I was like 16, I was about like a 14, about a 12 and 14 size. And, when I had graduated, I was like a 16, 18. So, your girl had put on a little weight and everything. And he wasn't interested in plus size women, plus size young ladies or whatever. And instead of him just saying, um, you was small and petite back then, I'm not interested, I don't want to talk to you or whatever. He had took me to his cousin house, and he had threw me off on his cousin and was like, honestly, I went in there. I had stayed in the car. Now I wish I would have went in, so I could have just left in, but young, trying to put my trust in a man or in a boy, trying to put my trust in a boy, and trusting that he had my best interest, but in the end, he really didn't have my best interest. Okay, so I'm gonna try to fast forward a little bit, but just trying to give you guys a little background and and everything. So come to find out, he was in a whole relationship with a female, and he wasn't interested in me because I had gained weight, and he had went and dropped me off to his cousins. So his cousin had went on and kind of laced me up, and she told me, she was like, he don't want to talk to you. He basically really not interested in you. You gained some weight and he thought you was small. I guess like how you used to be or whatever. And him seeing you now, he not interested in you or whatever. And then she was like, to be honest, he in a relationship, or whatever. So I don't even know why he came and got you or whatever. So, I'm devastated. Oh my God, who? I'm devastated, like I didn't just cry, but my feelings was hurt because, like I said, I had really thought like I had somebody that was really taking interest in me, and they really wanted to get to know me, and they really wanted to, get to know my mind and how I think and how I feel, and really just take interest in me and not my body. But come to find out, being another male, and thinking like a boy, he was interested in my body and not my mind. So, thank God, for his cousin, because she could have been like, I don't want to do that. What you gonna do? But she let me stay there, and um, then at that moment I had began to, isolate myself because I was so embarrassed. Like, oh my God, I can't go home because, people gonna know that, he ain't no good. He, it failed or whatever. And and people called me and was trying to, reach me and tell me, come home, I got you, don't worry about it and stuff. But I was embarrassed, And if you watching this video and if you can remember back then, you might not know everything or whatever, but pieces might be coming together for you now. Because like I said, I was ashamed and embarrassed to really just open up and and then too, I didn't really have a go-to person to really just go to and talk about what was going on at that moment or whatever. But okay, so um staying at his cousin's house, he felt like he had the advantage. He felt like, I owe him something since I was staying at his cousin's house. So when he would come over there, like he'll snatch me up and pull me in the room and be, and like make me kiss him, or just make me interact with him. And you know, it was times where he would get very physical because I would be trying to reject him, like, I don't want you. You don't want me. Leave me alone. But like, he put his hand around my neck, or what I'm saying, put his hands on my face, and just get very violent and everything like that. And at one moment in time, I had kind of thought to myself, like, what am I gonna do? He gonna kill me. Like, what am I gonna do? He gonna kill me. He gonna kill me, and I don't have nobody to go to. I don't have nobody to help me. I don't know what to do. Like, I can't tell nobody about what's going on because I'm too ashamed. I'm too embarrassed. And everything like that, like he made me have sex with him. And, it really broke me. It devastated me. I walked away after like 3 months. So I went through that for about a whole 4 or 5 months in all. I had really went through that. Like, I went through, this man, well, not this man, this boy, making me have sex with him, and, pulling me by my hair, and, locking me in the closet, and yelling at me, and, being physical, and embarrassing me in front of people, and, you know, um, just being rude, and then like talking to other people um like I'm desperate, or like I'm chasing after him, or whatever. He had other people thinking that I was chasing after him or whatever, but in real actuality of life, I just wanted him to leave me alone. Like, that's what I sincerely wanted, but I didn't have the heart to really just face him. After finding out, I didn't really just have the heart to walk away because, like I said, I was embarrassed. And, I didn't really have no go to person that I could really just go to and, get out the situation and everything. So, it had escalated real fast, and it got violent. And I know now, like looking back and thinking back, I felt alone. Like, I felt like I didn't have nobody. And like I said, I was embarrassed. I was so ashamed of what had happened and what was taking place. I really didn't want nobody to know. Um and then I was even more devastated because, I had just graduated, and, you know, um in my life and in my world, I just wanted to feel special. Like, I wanted to be special to somebody. And um it went downhill so fast. And, I had just graduated, so I'm thinking in my mind, oh my God, like, my world is about to be so beautiful. Life is just about to be so beautiful. Failing to just really realize this world and this life can chew you up and spit you out. Like, the people in this world can be so cold, so cruel, so evil, so deceiving, and sometimes it's the ones that you think that will honestly really have your back or have good interest for you, and they might really can't stand you. They probably really can't stand the ground you walk on. So, thank you so much for continuing to watch and listen to me and listen to my story, and listen to my testimony, and just um share this moment with me as I set myself free. And hopefully, this video can help you out or encourage you to know that in any situation that you're going through, sis, you're not alone. You're not by yourself. You have every right to walk away. You have every right to voice your opinion. You have every right to stand up for yourself. Don't be like how I was and be ashamed and embarrassed, because in a situation like that, it's so easy to, you know, be quiet and not say nothing, because the person may be threatening you like they threatened me. Like he threatened me that, he was gonna tell everybody. And you know, he broke me. He made me feel stupid. He made me feel dumb. He made me feel unimportant. He made me feel less than a woman, less than a person, honestly. So first I just want to say, it's not your fault. Know that. Know that it's not your fault. Know that it is not your fault. I can't say that enough. Sis, it is not your fault. I don't want you to think that it's your fault. I don't want you to have that in your head, in your mind, in your heart, that it's your fault. It's not your fault. And I want you to know that you have a choice. You have a choice to turn and walk away. You have a choice to pack all your stuff and leave. You have a choice. Don't you dare stay in a situation and you fear losing your life. You fear, you know, um, you're just in fear. Like, you're afraid and you don't know what's gonna happen the next time he put his hands on you, or the next time he yell at you, or the next time he get mad because something so small. you know um know that you have a choice. You have a choice. And know that the person that's being the abuser or being the accuser is insecure. Know that this person is insecure. It's not you. Because the person will try to make it seem like it's you. You're fat, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're not no good. It's your fault, you made me do it. No, no. This person is insecure. They have hangups within themselves, and they have work that they really need to do on themselves, but because they're too weak to do the work, they're reflecting their pain, their issues, and their problems upon you and taking it out on you, because you're beautiful, because you're strong, because you're courageous, because you're outgoing, because you're a fighter, you're a warrior. So know that it's not your fault and you do have a choice. And know that walking away and leaving this person doesn't mean your world is over. I want you to know that your world is not over. You walk away, your world not over. If anything, you just took your world back. You just took your world back. And I just want to tell you, take your world back. You have power, sis. You have power, and you are in control. You have every right to change the situation and the circumstance of what is taking place in your life. So, don't you dare stay in that situation and be silent and be mistreated and be in a relationship or be involved with someone that's making you feel less than a person. You deserve to be treated like a goddess. You deserve somebody that's gonna open up the car door for you. You deserve somebody that's going to respect you and not call you all out of your name. You deserve more than what you're getting. Know that. You deserve more than what you're getting. If this person is, tearing you down, um, putting their hands on you, yelling at you, being disrespectful, making you feel unimportant, making you feel less than a woman, less than a queen, and every time you turn around you crying, or every time you turn around you're black and blue or blue and green, no, like that's not how love is. That's not love. That's not love. Because if a person really love you and they feel like, it's not working, they'll leave you. They'll leave you. If this person really claims to love you, they will leave you. They will say, you know what? Um, it's not working. I thought I could make it work. This not working. It's something about you that keep irritating me. I need to work on myself. And they will leave. They won't be sitting there yelling at you and taking it out on you because they broke a nail, or because they done got fired and they don't have no job, or because life is not going as planned for them. So now they want to reflect and take it out on you because you're hard working, because you're strong, because you know you're a warrior, you're outgoing, and you're a fighter. So I don't want to keep you long, but I cannot stress enough. Know that it's not your fault. I wish somebody would have told me it's not your fault. It's not because you're big. It's not because you're 18. It's not because you're black. It's not because you're chubby. It's not because you gain weight. It's not because your body. It's because he ain't no good and he ain't nothing. You know, and it was times that I battled with depression. It was times that I felt insecure. I felt ugly. I didn't want to see no mirror. I didn't want to see myself. I didn't, I honestly just felt ugly. And I forced myself to put on weight so I would be invisible to men, because I didn't want to be seen for my body. I didn't want you seeing me just for my body, so that means if I'm big, then you don't want to see me. So um I just want to tell you, and I just want to share with you, know that it's not your fault. No matter the circumstance, no matter the situation, no matter if it's not going a part of your plan or playing out how you thought it was gonna play out, he not treating you like he was in the beginning, leave. I encourage you to leave. Leave him. He not worth it. She not worth it. They not worth it. And know that you're not alone. You may be there and going through that situation, but I encourage you, drop a comment down below. Reach out to me, because I want you to know you're not alone. I went through, my experience, and it honestly broke me. It broke me to where I hated men. Like, I hated males. I didn't want to be around my brothers. I didn't want to be around no uncle. I didn't want to be around my daddy. I didn't want to be around no man. I felt like they all could die. Like, I just, I couldn't stand being around no man, because I just feel like, they don't mean women no good. And that, but that was from my experience, so just saying that, tell somebody, talk to somebody, open up to somebody, find someone that you can trust, that's not gonna judge you, that's not gonna criticize you, that's not gonna make you feel stupid. But reach out to someone that that will help you get out of the situation. Don't you dare stay in that situation, because tomorrow is not promised. And you're not guaranteed to walk away from the next incident. Because I had a black eye. Well, my eye was shut. you know I stayed in the room and couldn't come out. you know I didn't have no food unless he fed me. And as you can tell now, like, all of this stuff coming back to me is so devastating. It's so heartbreaking. But I came a long way, and I'm still working and healing and growing. But I just want to tell you, know that it's not your fault. I cannot stress that enough. Sis, it is not your fault. Leave. Know that you can do bad by yourself. You can do bad by yourself. Know that, okay? And before I leave you, I just want to encourage you to get in that mirror, love the one that you see, and allow nobody, and I do mean nobody, break you and make you feel less than a person, make you feel unimportant. Don't allow nobody to allow you to belittle yourself or talk down about yourself, because you're amazing. And when God made you, he didn't make no mistake. He didn't make no mistake when he made you, honey. God didn't make no mistake when he made you. If anything, baby, he gave you his best. You hear me? And just know that you got it going on. And this situation, this circumstance might not, you know, it might be heartbreaking and devastating and, so embarrassing and all of that. But know that tomorrow can be better if you choose to stand up, if you choose to speak out. You have the power. You have a choice. So don't you dare stay in that situation, because tomorrow is not promised. And the power is in your court. That ball is in your court. Yeah, I know he might be, you know, um, making you feel less than a woman, less than a person, and he may tell you, nobody else gonna want you, I'm the only one that wants you. Nah. Weak, 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 weak. Weak, 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 weak. You know, I myself, went through that. Anybody else gonna want you? You big, you sloppy, you nasty. Anybody else gonna want to put up with you? You lucky I'm putting up with you. Mm-mm. No. There's somebody that's willing to respect you. There's somebody that's willing to love you right where you're at. There's somebody. But you have to be willing to get out of that situation and allow yourself to go through a healing process so you can be available for them. But you can't get the blessing and get what God have for you, and you're tangled up in bondage. You're tangled up in pain. You're tangled up in this situation, and you're crying yourself to sleep. You're starving yourself. You're stressing yourself out. You're wearing your body down. You're dogging out your body because you feel ugly. You feel stupid. You feel dumb. You're embarrassed, and all these different things. Sis, I cannot stress to you enough. You have the power. You don't have to stay there. I don't care how black you are. I don't care how chocolate you are. I don't care how light bright you are. I don't care if your hair hang down to your rump. Do you hear me? You have a choice. Don't you dare sit and allow somebody to call you all out your name and to belittle you. You don't deserve that. Mm-mm. Oh, no, no, no. You do not deserve that. You have worth. And you're worth more than that. You are worth so much more than that. So, thanks so much for spending time with me and listening to me. And I hope